There are many good automatic watches out there that look like they cost a lot more than they really do. I've put together a list of 4 of the best automatic watches on the market today, all available for under $200. All the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Below are the products mentioned in this video that is in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned till the end, so you don't miss anything. Number 1. Seiko SNK805. You'll see more than one Seiko watch on this list. For a reason, Seiko manufactures a lot of great affordable automatic watches. And this one being part of the affordable Seiko 5 line, it certainly is. But you would never think that his one is the cheapest of this list. And that probably comes down to the attention to detail that went into creating this design. Simple, yet striking sword hands, probably the most precise handset available ever. Big Arabic numerals in 5 minutes increments. Hours indices on the inner part of the dial. When it comes to the design, everything just works. And this is no accident, this is a full-fledged pilot watch, complete with a super legible dial, no-nonsense case, and a small 30mm of water resistance. Sure, 37mm is not huge, but that's actually something I would list like a pro. Most pilot watches have a case size of 42+mm. Being smaller, this one will fit any wrist up to 7.5 inches in circumference. Number 2. Invicta Pro Diver 8926OB. This design will probably ring a bell. That's because this Invicta Pro Diver is an affordable homage to the Rolex Submariner. Sure, you won't get the same quality as the Submariner. I mean, this watch only costs 1/100th of the price of the real deal after all. But having experienced both in the metal, I can assure you that you'll get at least 80% of the enjoyment. You might not like the brand engraved on the side of the case, but seriously, this dive watch is as good as it gets with 200mm of water resistance, a fully aligned 120-click bezel, a hacking and handing winding Seiko movement. Now, to provide so much value with such a low price, they had to cut some corners, like using a rattly bracelet or subpar loom. Number 3. Vostok Amphibia Scuba Dude 710059. On to something completely different, a Russian dive watch. Call it funky, quirky, or downward weird, but you can't call it boring. This Vostok Amphibia 710059 is affectionately called the Scuba Dude because of the drawing on the dial. To me, the most striking feature of this dial is that beautiful turquoise color, something you almost never see on dive watches. Now, it certainly doesn't look like your typical diver, but that doesn't mean it isn't one. In fact, it features 200mm of water resistance, a screw-down crown width, a safety and shock-absorbing mechanism when unscrewed. Maybe you're not too impressed with these features, but remember this watch costs less than $100, which is very affordable when you consider the military history behind this piece. Number 4. Seiko SNK805. When it comes to sheer value for money, you just can't beat Seiko 5s, specifically their smaller 37mm models. And even if the Seiko 5 range literally has hundreds of models, the SNK805, along with its other color variations like blue or black, is actually in my top Seiko 5 watches. This watch doesn't seem like a big deal at first. After all, it only has 30mm of water resistance, a rattly folded metal bracelet, and a movement that doesn't hack or handwind. But look closer, and you'll see just how great it is. The case size and shape is one of the best cases you can have for the money. It's well finished, it looks great, and it hugs the wrist whatever your wrist circumference. It has an understated and timeless design. You'll be able to dress it up or down no problem, making for a perfect everyday watch. The dial has a textured pattern made of small Seiko 5 logos throughout. It's great to see this kind of detail on such an affordable piece. And even if you miss the textured dial at first glance, once you spot it, you'll want to check the time over and over again. If sports watches are not your thing, and you'd rather get something that you can wear every day all day, from the beach to the boardroom, and even to some formal events, this SNK805 is an excellent choice. Alright guys, that's all for now. Like I mentioned earlier, links to the best pricing on all items mentioned in this video will be in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel, and you like the video, consider subscribing. We do our best to keep you up to date with the best products on the market right now, so if you want to stay current regarding the best gear, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you back here soon.